You're well. I hope you're enjoying the Thursday sun that we've got here over in the UK. It's glad to see you all again here, raring to go for part 3 of the part 2 of trading Nikos Trading Academy. Again, just to introduce myself, my name's Christian. I'm from ATFX. We are the ones partnered with Nikos Trading Academy. And just before we started, I wanted to introduce you all to what we are and what we do. So we are a CFD and spread betting broker. We offer Forex, commodities, precious metals, oils, indices, cryptocurrencies. Now, we do have 3 types of account, the retail, standard, edge, and premium. So they vary on your deposit levels. Now, we offer the MT4 platform, which is obviously the gold standard for the industry. We were founded in 2015, FCA registered 2017. We have a large plethora of educational tools available for you to take a look at: webinars, seminars, financial events, Forex Education Center, Web TV, and we also do offer one-on-one coaching for any of you guys that think that would be helpful with our chief market strategist, Alejandro. We've got a fair few pages on our website about technical analysis, market news, Trading Central, economic calendar, and the quarterly market outlook, which we publish every few months, which is always worth a good read. Now, we do offer is CFDs and spread betting for any of you guys in the UK that might be up your street. And in terms of the accounts we offer, we've got the standard, the edge, and the premium. They start from 500, then 5,000, and then minimum deposits. Now, in terms of anything else, I mean, I've not really got much more to say. I've kind of said it all before. It's good to see you all back. And please, if anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to drop me a line. I will drop my email down in the description. It is christian.deleu@atfx.com. I'll put that in the chat now. I hope you guys have a lovely seminar, and I will speak to you soon. Take care all. Enjoy. Cheers. Bye.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy. I hope you hear me well and see my screen. So let's start day number 3. So today I will show you how to trade on the Renko charts. We will go through the top-down approach on the Renko charts, only on the Renko charts. We will not go to classic anymore. And I will also show you simple swing trading strategy, which you can use on the Renko charts. I will also show you which settings you can use and how to recognize which setting corresponds to which time frame, because not all trading pairs have same settings, because some pairs are more volatile and we need to use a little bit different setting, and some other pairs are less volatile and we use also different setting. Generally, we will use 2 types of settings. First will be M12, which means that we will get like 12 pips per box, yes, or M24, which is 24 pip per box, which means that if price moves 12 pips, in this case you will see a candle. If price moved here 24 pip, you will get candle. This bigger setting you need to use for pairs which are more volatile, like for example Euro Yen here. Yes, that's why I choose Euro Yen. Because Euro Yen can easily move like around 100, 150, or even sometimes more pips per day. So that's why then we have to use bigger settings. But for example, if we have Euro Dollar, Aussie Yen, GP US Dollar, it's enough to use 12 pips per box. But of course, I will show you how you can recognize more or less which setting corresponds to which time frame. Yes. So let's go to our Renko charts. In this example, in all examples here, I will use OVO Renko indicator. It's quite good. We use it also in our academy. However, we also have free Renko indicator. If you are not familiar with Renkos, if you don't want to buy a Renko indicator yet, then you can still use our free one. However, OVO is a little bit better because you can switch between Renko timeframes, not the Renko timeframes, but you can switch between classic chart and Renko really easy. And what else you can do? You can change time frame without. So if I change for 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, it won't affect Renko charts, because usually if you have like a classic, because OVO is more advanced indicator, if you use classic Renko indicator, you always must place the indicator on the 1-minute chart. Yeah, so if I have this Renko indicator here, I will maybe, I have, yes, this is our indicator. So basically what we have to do is to always have 1-minute chart open, yes, and we cannot change time frames here, because it will affect the Renko chart. So maybe I will try to show you, but I'm not so sure if I have enough history here. But just to give you some idea how it works. So if right now we are on the 120, for example. Yes, let's do 120 on the classic Renkos. Yes, so and this is 1-minute chart. If I click to 4-hour time frame, we will see that you see those funny spikes. You see this because right now this indicator is connected, or is connected to 4-hour chart history on the MT4. But if you go to 1 minute, which is a really accurate time frame, then you see that you don't have any more those spikes, yes, and those funny candles, yeah. So that's why we use OVO, because simply if I jump to OVO, and you see this is the chart, if I switch time frames on OVO, you will see exactly same chart. So this is really useful if we plan to jump between time frames, yes, if we like to do classic approach or combine the classic charts with the Renko charts. If you plan to trade only on the Renkos, you can easily use free indicator. If you like, you can find this in our free starter program on our website. There is also a manual how to install it, so it's really easy to use, and it's completely free. So you can test first on the Renko before using paid version. So let's go directly to our Renko charts, and this time we have right now Renko chart, and I use Renko classic boxes plus Heiken Ashi indicator. So if I because usually if you are not familiar with the Renkos, usually we have boxes like this if we use Renko charts with the spikes. And basically this number here means that we have Renko box like 96 pips, which means that this box is 96 pips. So whenever a price moves 96 pips, we will get new box. And I like to use Heiken Ashi on the Renko charts because it filters out a little bit more noise. What is the difference? Because both have some slight differences. Here we will have more noise, if I can say like this, because if you pay attention, for example, to this example, to this whole situation, Heiken Ashi probably will filter out this candle. So we will have only up candles here, and there will be no color change on the Heiken Ashi. So it will filter the noise. However, if we look for the classic boxes, on the classic boxes, your entry will be here. If we pay attention to our 1 to 3, on the Heiken Ashi, your entry will be here. So you filter out more, you filter out noise, but your entry is a little bit later or late comparing to this Renko box size. Yes. So let me just show you quickly. I will just draw the line here. This is our entry on the classic boxes. So let's put high. It's if you want to have Renko boxes with the Heiken Ashi, you just use standard Heiken Ashi indicator from MT4 platform. You just drag and drop, click OK, change here a type chart to bar chart, and you have this, and you have this, yeah. And you see, previously we had this box was blue, so there was our entry. Here on the Heiken Ashi, right now you see that if we look for the 1 to 3, our entry is here. Yes, so we have this small delay, but like I said, you see this candle didn't change color. Yeah, so it's still white. So that's why this is, if I can say, price. This is price. If you plan to use Heiken Ashi, it will filter out more noise, but it will be a little bit, your entry will be later. Yes. Okay, so I think it's enough about Renkos. Yes. How we start analyzing our Renko charts. Those two moving average, this is 36 and 12 EMA, exactly the same like on the classic charts. Yes, so orange one is the 36 EMA and blue is 12 EMA. Yes, we don't change anything here. Yes, we still use exactly same settings, exactly same approach like we use on the classic charts. We start from 960. 960 is more or less our weekly chart, more or less, yes. But if we are not sure what type of the chart we have, what is the easiest way to check? You set this to 960, you go to classic chart, and you check weekly time frame. And what you would like to see if price action is more or less the same, if price behavior is the same. So what we see here, that price went up, went down, again went up, retracement, and stopped here. If we go to euro yen, what we see, exactly the same. Yes, up, down, retracement, but you immediately can see how this move chain looks on the Renko charts. Yes, so here we have situation like this. Yes, and basically, yes, price is moving something like that. And if we go to Renko charts, we see a little bit different scenario because we have 1 to 3, we have another 1 to 3, move, 1 to 3, yes, and now its price is going up and is retracing. So you see, this is a little bit different chart, yes, because like I said, Renko charts they are not time based, but they are based on the box sizes, yeah. So this is the easiest way to compare. Okay, if you are not sure, usually 960 is always weekly chart, and 480 is daily chart. Yes, but if you are not sure, for example, 480, you go to daily. Yes, and you start to check. Yes, okay, price went up, retrace again up, range. So what we have on them, 48, price went up, retrace went up, range. It's breaking, perfect. It's more or less the same. Yes, it will be not sometimes it will be not exactly the same, but you need to pay attention to price action. If you see more or less the same moves, because you never see, for example, here we have move, retracement, move, retracement, move, one retracement, range, then price went up. Here you have one straightforward move, long 1 to 3, then price went down again, broke 36 EMA, and then went up again. On the daily chart, we didn't have it. Yes, we didn't have it. So, and here is my advice. If you like to trade on the classic charts, you do only classic charts. If you like to trade Renkos, you do Renkos. You never mix both charts. There is strategy which we have in our academy which shows how to mix both, but basically you don't want to compare. So if you here go to daily, and you will see that price is bouncing on the 36 EMA, and you go to 480, and you will see, hey, here my 36 EMA is broken. Yes, so you don't compare this, because you will confuse yourself. So if you plan to trade on the Renkos, you make top-down approach on the Renkos and follow Renko charts and all those EAs which are on the Renko charts. You never compare this chart. Yes, so classic charts or Renko charts, we do not compare. 480, it means because here we set, of course, this is pre-installed. This I already installed this indicator. So what we set in this box here, you see, it's 480. It's in the points. Generally, it means 48 pips per box. So it means that one candle, which I see, red candle or white candle, is or has 48 pips. Okay, this is what it means. If we go lower, if we go to 24, we will get one candle is 24 pips per box. Yeah, so basically one candle is 24 pips. Yeah, when you go lower to 12, one candle here is 12 pips. Okay, so again, it's not time related. It's completely different, but it filters out a lot of noise, range, and ranges. Okay, so at the end we will summarize. I will summarize everything. Yeah, so we will just do step by step again. Right now, let me show you what we do exactly. Yeah, so we start from 960. This is our weekly chart, and what we would like to do, top-down approach. So what we see on the Renko charts right now, we try to draw trend line. Trend line was broken. There was EMA crossover. Price made 1 to 3, went up, and what right now what is doing is retracing where price might stop on the 36 EMA. Why? Because what we would like to see, long 1 to 3 continuation. This is our approach. Why we would like to see this? Because previously price bounced on the 36, and we would like to see another bounce, another continuation, trend change. Yes, so this is our approach. So we already know that weekly chart is pointing up because we had trend line breakout. There was EMA crossover, so it's pointing up. What else we know? Price is making higher highs and higher lows. Yes, but right now we see that there is chance for possible retracement back to this. Yeah, so basically main trend is long, but right now price is retracing. We draw trend lines. Of course, we draw support and resistance levels also. Yes, and this is same scenario like on the classic charts. We try to find as much spikes as possible, or at least touches. Yes, so we try to find key levels. So we see that price stopped here. So what we can do, we can draw and check if this is good resistance. We see spikes, we see another spike, false breakout, almost price touch this. Yes, if this is, so this is good resistance level for us. So we have reason why price is reacting right now. Let's try to find support level on the weekly chart. Yes, on the weekly sorry, 960, where we can find our support zone. Yes, close to our price action. Yes, if you pay attention, the closest support level might be here. Yes, it's not so easy chart to draw, but this might be, we see one spike, another spike, some ranges, some spikes also here. Yes, so we have another level. Can we draw any other trend lines? This is the only line which we can draw. Yes, this. So basically it's with the 36 EMA, so we don't need to draw it as long as we understand what is going on. The one disadvantage of Renko chart is that if I change right now setting, it will change also my trend line. That's probably you see, yes, it's jumping, yes. So this is one problem with the Renko chart. So if you go on MT4, maybe on the other platforms it's a little bit better, but on the MT4, if I draw this like if I draw this line like this, it will change angle on the lower settings. So this is one problem. So we have to always adjust the trend line, or there is a workaround which I personally don't like, but we click right mouse button on the trend line. First we have to select this trend line, yes. So double click left mouse, we go to trend line properties, and we select under parameters, we select ray. We click OK, and then we have this trend line which behaves like this, which I personally don't like. But this, if you draw it like that, it will not jump. It will be exactly the same, yes. But I don't know. I personally don't like to draw it. But this is like a workaround, yes. If you like to leave the line in the same area, yes. I just get used to this, that we don't have this never-ending line. Okay, so we go to 480, and what we see on the 480, that price is breaking our 36 EMA. We had the range on the resistance. Price start to make move like lower lows, and what else we see? Price broke our trend line plus 36 EMA. Yes. Can we do we have any support on the daily chart? This is our weekly. Do we have any support on the daily? Yes, we have here. Yes, something before weekly chart. Yes. So what is our approach right now? If we have this is 480, so this is like daily chart. Yes. So we have trend line breakout. So what we would like to do is to focus on short entries. Yes. And what is our approach? First setup after daily trendline breakout in this 480 trendline breakout. Yes. So we go to 240, and you see my trend line jump in. So this will be our line. And what we would like to check, and what we would like to find, 1 to 3. First 1 to 3 after trendline breakout. On the Euro Yen M24 setting, it's like 4-hour chart. So this is what we would like to see. And when you get this, you take action. How we take action? Exactly the same. Yes, we wait for 1 to 3. So if I take the example of this 1 to 3, yes, we have 1 to 3. Entry is when price is breaking our 2 to 3 line. So if you see that price is breaking, you have this candle. This is your entry. Stop loss below 36 EMA. And again, you have options to trade with 2 targets or 3 targets. If you choose 3 targets, target 1, yes, target 1 is 1 to 1. This is target 1. Target 2 is 2 to 1. And target 3 is bonus. Yes, it's bonus. So you can just trail it below the 36 EMA. If you trade with 2 targets, target 1 is 1 to 1, and target 2 is bonus. Yes, and then you can trail your bonus lot. Yeah. So if you are still not sure, again, what time frame we have here, because I say from my experience, so I know that this will be like 4-hour chart. You just quickly go to Euro Yen day 4-hour time frame, and see if our chart looks more or less the same. Yes, and we see that it looks the same. Yeah. So this will be your 4-hour chart setup on the euro yen, and this is swing trading. Yes, not intraday, but clear swing trading. So right now you wait patiently to see this. If you see this, you jump in. One small also disadvantage is that you never know how this move or how fast this move when you will get this retracement. Yes, you don't know this because the Renkos are not time related, so you don't know this. So that's why in our academy we designed our EA, which is called NTA Smart Renko EA, so you can set alerts for those situations. So if you see, for example, option like this, you just set the alert for condition and EA will give you the alert, so you can check the chart if you like it or not, or you can even switch on EA and it will take the trade for you, because on the Renko charts it's much easier to automate some things than on the classic charts. Yes, so you see in both cases we have plus and pros and cons. Yeah, and that's all. Yes, you wait for this, because if we go to M12, like we said at the beginning, we have M12 or M6, M25, M24. This won't be anymore your 4-hour chart. Yes, this will be 1-hour time frame, and here we would like to do swing trading. So we know that swing trading is on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, on the 4-hour chart. So we leave it on the M24, and this is our approach. Yes, and this is what we would like to get. Yeah, on the euro yen. This is the first. This is first example. Are we okay, guys, so far? Kim, it must touch or miss. Usually, when we have clean move, it's like this. You see, price is touching and is going. Sometimes we have situations that price is touching, staying, and then you have white candle, and this is your entry. Okay, so you need to see that price is rejecting 36. Like for example here, of course this is not good option to enter, but you see price reject, then we have this candle to enter, then we have 2 candles, and then price went down. But basically on the Renko charts, it's not so often that price is sitting. Usually you will get situation that price is close, is retesting, and is going up again. Okay, so we don't need to see that price is that we have like 3 touches on the 36 or something. No, we need to see 1 to 3 close to 36 EMA. Sometimes you see price is not perfect and is not touching 36 EMA. I prefer to see setups like this, that at least we have spikes, at least we have touches like here, yes, like here. This is like what I like to see. This for me is a little bit too aggressive, maybe not too aggressive. I don't like, yes, because then you also have bigger stop loss, so everything changed. Yes, so we have any questions, guys, to this? Okay, I don't see, so let's go to another pair, which will be euro dollar. Yes, so again we start from the Renko charts, and what we do, we start from 960. So again, let me compare classic charts with the Renko charts. Yes, so you see we are on the weekly euro dollar chart, and when we switch to 960, you see that it looks more or less exactly the same, if I can say. Yes, and also here it's really nice to see how Renkos filter out noise. You see here we have like one straightforward move. Yeah, and if we go to classic charts, what we have, spikes, ranges, spikes, ranges. You see how long this move happened and how it looks on the Renkos. Yes, completely different. Weekly looks like this. 900. Sorry, a weekly looks like this. 960 like that. Yeah. So we go to 480. No, first let's do top-down approach. Sorry, I forgot. So we try to find levels. Yes. So what we have here, we have one level. Yes, price just spiked. We also have those spikes. The highest point here. If we zoom out, we'll see that this is quite strong level. Yes, for price. Yeah, quite strong level. So we have those previous tops. Where is our support level? Close to the price. We will see that we have something around this level. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5, 6, 7. Yes, almost touches here. So this is good level. So and what we also see that, of course, we all know that the price broke trend line, and it looks like we have trend change and price might go up because price went up fast and with one straightforward move. What is our expectation? Again, retracement, where back to support or 36 EMA on the 960. Yes, we go to 480. And if I go quickly to daily chart to show you, yes, so let's quickly compare. We see the same story. Price move up, retrace, went up, started to range, moved up, retrace, started to range. Yeah, so same situation. And right now, what we see on the 480, yeah, that price is in the range. That price is in the range. We can draw support area like more or less like this, or even we can try to draw a trend line like that. However, we all know that price must break this low with the 36 EMA, so we can start to look for possible entries. Yes. So as long price is staying in this zone, we don't want to trade. We trade, of course, breakouts because we trade swing trading, and we don't trade when price is in the range. Yeah, so we need to wait for breakout of this area, and we start to look for buy entries for continuation. In case of the continuation, where is next resistance level for us? Here. Yes. So we wait for breakout of this area, or we can still try to look for buys if we have enough room. So we need to look for lower time frames, but we will be trading in the range. We will not use 481 to 3 with lower time frame entries, but we will have range. Yes, so the most conservative way to trade this is to wait for breakout of this level, because we don't have any more situation where price is making 1 to 3s. Yes, or we have situation like on the previous pair that price is breaking our trend line plus 36, and we try to find first setup. Yeah, so what we would like to do is to wait for breakouts or focus to trade in this area. We go to 240, and what we will see range in more details. Yeah, what else we have? We have this range, we have this trend line here. Yes, we have also those lows. So we see that price is struggling in this. Yeah, so what option we have? We can do 240, but after breakout, but we need to see if there is enough room after 240 setup to target this. If yes, we can take this. Can we take 240 entry here? Probably not, because we will not have enough room to our resistance level. Yes, so it's over. So we need to wait for 240 to create setup here, and then we can take, because our risk reward will be bigger. And euro dollar, in the euro dollar, you can go to lower time frames because it's not so volatile like euro yen. Yes. So in this case, we can use also M12. And what we would like to see on the M12 is setup below or setup above. But we still have to remember that we trade in the range. Yes. But if you get M12, 1 to 3, probably you will have chance to grab some move. Yes, maybe you will even have chance to grab 100 pips. So this is our approach. Yes. So so we do top-down approach. We see what are the market conditions. We already know that we are in the range. So basically, if you don't want to trade in the range, you can also say, okay, I'm not interested to trade here. I will wait for breakout of this range. So I will focus on this scenario or this scenario. I am not interested to trade here. Yes, because this is simply range and I don't want to. If you decide to trade here, remember that in the range, price can create the setup, will go down, will go up. This looks quite nice still, but you see situation like here. We have trendline breakout, up move, price went up, went down, went up again, made the setup. If we would like to trade this, entry, stop loss, like 60 pips, and where is our target? On the resistance, so 70 pips. So what you can say, 1-to-1 we have. So what we can do, we can trade with 2 targets. Yes, first target is hit, stop loss to break even, and you see price reacted on the resistance and go immediately really fast in the down move. Yeah. So what else we have set up here? Entry, stop loss above like 65, 70 pips. Target 70 pips. Okay, but price never touched this. So if maybe your target wouldn't be hit here. Yeah. So you see, so trading in the range, it's also a little bit more advanced. Yes, and you need to get used to this. Yeah. So this is what we would like to, how we would like to approach. So let's go to another pair. Let's go to 960 Swiss franc yen. Yes, so right now I won't compare anymore. Yes, we'll just focus on the Renkos. So we will see what we have. So here we have resistance. Yeah, it's visible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, price touched. Where we have support zone on this, we will see that we have nice support area here, together with the 36 EMA, and next support area is clearly visible. Again, we would like to see clean levels. If you cannot find clean levels, guys, it means that it doesn't exist. You go to lower setting, and then you look for a possible levels there. Yes, but we have here resistance supports together with the 36 EMA plus this support. Do we have any trend lines? We have only this line. So first price must break, of course, 36 and this support to reach this trend line. Yes. So right now what we know, price went up, reached resistance, and start to retrace back to possible support and 36 EMA. We go to 480, which is our daily chart, and what we see, that price is breaking our 36 EMA here. It's making also new low. We also can draw trend line here, and price broke trend line. So what we would like to see, first setup on 24 or 12. Again, I think my trend line was changed. You see, we had this trend line below those white candles. You see, below those white candles. And if I change this, you see it's above. So my trend line was like this, yeah, more or less. So what we need to see, you can wait for the M24 setup and then try to go short, or you go to M12 to see what is the situation on the M12. Yes, and you can also say, okay, if I get M12 here, yes, this also might be okay to try. Yes, if you have situation that you jump in on the M12 and you will be stopped out because price decide to create a bigger retracement, you can try again by looking for M24 1 to 3. Yes, and if you get the setup and you will be stopped out again, then you forget about this and you need to go to higher settings to see what price is doing there. Yes, so you go to 480 and wait to see what price will do here on the 480 chart. Yes, so basically first attempt you can do on the M12. Yes, and then you can say, okay, if this is not if this is the losing trade, or you don't have setups, you go to M24 and you look for setups there. I show you situations where we have 480 trendline breakout plus 36 EMA breakout, but how about late entries? As we know, this is swing trading. So from our first webinar, you already know that when we trade swing trading, when we have trendline breakout, daily trendline breakout, then we go to 4-hour chart and we start to look for possible first entries after breakout of the 36 and the trend line, or we wait for daily long 1 to 3 and we combine this with 4-hour chart entries. Yes, so exactly same we can do in this case. Yeah, so this all the setups which I showed you was after breakout of this, except euro dollar, where we know that this is a little bit more tricky scenario. But basically, if you look for this setup, this will be after breakout of our 36 EMA on the daily chart. We don't have clean trend line because price is in the range, and if we know that if we have range, we don't have trend lines, so we have this support which acts like our trend line. So basically this will be our approach, like a classic approach which we want to find for possible trend change or bigger retracement. Yeah? But we can also use this situation. Yes, first of all, yes, let's forget about this. We know what to do here. Let's see what we have here. We have this resistance here, and we had trend line breakout. Yes, we did top-down approach. We know that that there is support. Yes, and suddenly price is breaking our trend line here. I hope I will have history so I can show you. We go to M24, or let's go maybe first to M12, because we always go from higher time frame to lower, from lower to higher. Yes, so, and this will be one small problem here. Hold on, because we will have to draw trend line in the right way to see if everything is correct here. Yeah, find a good setup. Yeah, but this is same situation like we have right now. Daily trend line, 480 trend line breakout, and what we do, we switch to lower settings and we try first find M12 1 to 3, and what we have. Ooh, oops. Something is, hold on, because I don't like why we have here this blue line. If we shouldn't have any blue line here, this, you see, this is the problem with the history of the, here. It's not a problem because we easily see, but with the history, it's really okay. M240. If we pay attention, we have nice setup. Yeah, this is 240. Our first setup. Yeah, let me just show you. But we will try right now go to 12, but first I will show you this. Yeah. So what we have, entry, stop loss below 0.3 is like 100, 110 pips. Target is on the resistance 260. And this is classic approach. Yeah. So the first setup after 480 trendline breakout and the first 240 setup. Yes. But we can also look here or check first setup on the M12. Yeah. M12 and yes, okay, we have this line. So what we had here, price went up, broke, yes, and what we see broke 36 EMA. So can we take it? This will be a little bit more advanced because if we, with some experience, because you see that this candle closed above the 36 anyway. Yes, we have a little bit deeper retracement. So this would be quite aggressive entry. If you practice this a lot, you will know when to take it, or if to take it or not. If you don't like, and I wouldn't recommend at the beginning, but it's still possible, you had first setup here. Yes, on the M12. Entry, stop loss, it will be smaller, like 50, 55, target 200. Yeah. So in this way, you can also trade this strategy. Basically, this is the main goal, yes, because this is how we use swing trading. Yes, first setup after daily, in this case 480 on the M12 or on the M24, or if you missed situation like this, you wait for M48, another M48 1 to 3, and you go to M12 first. We go to M12, and what we have on the M12, you look for the first setup on the M12 to enter the trade. Yes, and again we had this. As you see, again broke 36, didn't spike exactly, but sometimes this happens. Yes, sometimes this happens. Yeah, so if you practice, if you pay attention, it's also possible to take those trades if white candle is still above the 36 EMA. Yes, if you have situation that price going too deeply and there is EMA crossover, or price is breaking, or white candle will not break the 36, or it's equal to this, it's better to don't take it. Yeah, but this will be our first setup. Again, entry, stop loss 50 pips. Our target is where? Here, 100 pips. Yeah, so this workout, this was okay setup. And again, we mix 480 2 to 3 line with first 1 to 3 on the M12. Can we look for M24 entries in this case? Probably not, because we need to wait for what? For 1 to 3. We need to see at least 2 or 3 candle retracements. Yeah, so I prefer to see 3. 3 for me is the minimum to look for possible entries. So if we have situation like this, for me this is not retracement. This is also not retracement. But 1, 2, 3 red candles, this is retracement for me. Yes. So at least 3 candles you need to see to have retracement. Yeah. So in this case, 24 would be not nice, because you see, to get the setup, you need to wait for move, for the retracement, and then this is your target. So probably you will not have enough room to take this trade. Yes, and to manage your position. Yeah? So this was another example. Do we have any questions, guys? So let me try to summarize a little bit and show you something. So M96 or I will just maybe draw it differently. 960 setting, Renko setting, is weekly chart. 480 settings, it's daily chart. 240 and 120, it's somewhere around 4-hour chart, maybe 1-hour chart. On different pairs, you will see different results. Yes, on volatile pairs, 240 will be like 4-hour chart. In the less volatile pair, 120 will be like a 4-hour chart. Yeah, and 960 means that this is 96 pips per box. Yes, here we have 48 pip per box and 24 and 12 pip per box. Yes, pips per box. So this is the rule. If when I say about volatile pair, what I mean is Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, GBP New Zealand, GBP Aussie, GBP CAD. What else we have? Let me just GBP Yen, Euro Yen. Those are pairs which are usually when they start to move, they move a lot. Yes. So Euro Aussie, Euro New Zealand, GBP Aussie, GBP CAD, Euro Yen, GBP Yen, GBP New Zealand. Yes, those pairs are volatile. So on those pairs, probably 240 will be equal to 4-hour chart. Yeah, this is what you have. Yes, you can use ATR. Yes, if it helps, and Andrew, perfect. Yes, I personally don't use. Yes, but if you feel that this is good, that you will get advantage with this, of course. Yes, feel free. The idea is to find your own way to feel really comfortable when you approach the chart and you check everything. Yeah. So maybe because I showed you 3 examples, so maybe we can analyze 1 pair or 2 pairs which you will point. Yeah, so give me 1 or 2 pairs. So I will analyze and I will do top-down approach, and we will see what we can have on the M24 or M12. Any pair which you want. Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so let's go to Aussie dollar. Swiss franc yen. This is Swiss franc yen. Harpreet. I already made Swiss franc yen. I was speaking about explaining like 10-15 minutes about Swiss franc yen. So maybe some other pair. Yes, but Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let's check what we have. Let me just put templates. Let me just put templates. OVO Renko Ashi. So we start from 960. Just to check quickly, do we have same situation on the weekly chart? Price is going up, it's going up. 960 going up, going up. So all is good. Yeah. Don't pay attention to this indicator. It doesn't refresh, unfortunately. So if I need to, this is Aussie yen anyway. Sorry, Aussie dollar, US dollar. So what we have? We do top-down approach. Where is our resistance? Do we have any resistance right now where price is? Yes, what we see. If we draw the line, spike, spikes, spikes. So we have, yes, basically we can adjust a little bit and we will get, okay. So we have resistance. So then we would like to find another resistance. Yeah, so what we will see, we have spikes here, some spikes here, and also here. So we can just leave it for now here. Where is our next support zone? Yeah. Do we have anything? We have some stop here. We have some spikes here, some reactions. So we can leave this support here. And the next one will be 36 EMA on the weekly chart. Sorry, on the 960. trendline breakout, possible trend change, EMAs were crossed. Okay, so we go to 480. And what we know, okay, we have this resistance, we can adjust a little bit. Yes, we have this support area here on the daily chart, more or less 480. If we like, we can draw another level on the 480, which will be somewhere around this level. So what we see right now, that price bounced on the 12, went up, but there is no continuation. So what we might have, possible weakness, and maybe price will go here. Yes. And what we expect from here, that the price will bounce and will go up again. Yes, because we would like to see retracement back to the 36, long 1 to 3, and continuation. So we go to lower settings, 240. And what we see, we have trend line. So what we can say, we already know from previous day that if we have conditions that we have uptrend, up move, price is far away from 36 EMA. This is 480, which is daily chart. What can we do? We can trade against main direction. Yes, we are on the resistance, enough room to the 480, 36. So what we can do, we can trade against main direction. Yes. So in this case, we have 240 trend line. So what we have to see, short breakout of this line and wait for M240 and look for short entries. Or we go to M12 and first we look for M12 trendline breakout and we pay attention to short 1 to 3s here. Yes, and our goal, first goal will be 480 36 EMA. Yeah, so somewhere around this level, this area would be our goal. So we have, maybe we will get like 120 pips. So okay, yes. So this is our approach. If we see that price is breaking, of course, previous highs, it's staying above, then of course we would like to look for buys. And right now we do not touch pair in this area. I think it's easy to understand. Do we have clean move here? No. Price is in the range. We don't have higher highs, higher lows, no clean volatility. You see previously how price was moving. Yes. And now what we have, up and downs, up and downs, up and downs. Yes. So we don't want to trade this. Okay, Andrew. Basically, we trade on the lowest setting is M3, so 3 pips per box. But here we just focus on the swing trading, so we focus on the higher settings like 12 pips per box and 24 pips per box. Yes. So this was Aussie dollar, US dollar. So this is what we would like to see. And there is also irregular chart. Okay, let's do it quickly. So to practice, yeah, we have this resistance, we have this support level, we have another support level lower, price. Okay, let's try to find resistance higher. We have this, price is reacting, daily chart. We have to adjust a little bit this. We have also area here, price. Yes, is on the trend line, almost breakout. So basically what we would like to see is breakout of this trend line, and then we focus on the short entries, and breakout of this resistance, and we focus on long entries. Yes. So this is this is classic chart. I told you it will be fast. It will be fast. Yes. So also 1 hour chart we can look for short entries. Yes. So this is what we have on the classic. So you see more or less the same, yes, but situation why we use Renko charts, because sometimes this is good example. This is good example. Look here. for all this move. Price went up. Yes, price went up. And if you pay attention, maybe you would like to trade here, yes, because of some reason, yes. Maybe right now we know that this is not good chart to trade, but basically, for example, you would like to trade this here, yeah. We go to Renko chart, and what we have, setup, and we didn't see the setup on this chart. Yeah, so this is why we use Renko. Sometimes we have breakout on the classic chart, price stopped, we cannot see clean 1 to 3, and the price continues to go down or up, and on the Renko chart we will get clean setup to jump in. Regular chart, I mean the lowest time frame is a 5-minute, which we use. Yeah, this is the lowest time frame. 5, 15, 1 hour chart. No, our EAs are part of our advanced trader program. Yes, because first you need to understand how to approach them, how to analyze the market, how to approach the market, how to use strategies, because this is only to help you in trading. It's not like you just run EA and it's trading for you. Yes, we never invite, we don't plan to invite something like this, because simply it doesn't exist. So we just create a tool which really help in trading on the Renko chart. Okay, so there was also a question about 𝐫 30. Yes, so let's see, let's try to, I don't know, do we have, I think Dow Jones, I think it's US 30. Yes, US 30, and now we will have some fun with Renko charts, and I tell you why, but no, okay, we should have everything okay here. I hope we'll get Renkos, because they need to. Yeah, we have, okay. Let me just do this, and let me check first, because in the indices they like to use different settings, but this is more or less weekly chart. You see, and now we will see that in this situation we need to find different settings. Yes, because weekly chart is like down, up, and basically if we pay attention to this, even this will be our, it's not even weekly. Yeah, so this is the problem with the indices, that there are different Renko settings. Yes, so sometimes it's not easy to find them, and we need to play around a little bit to check which one is, which looks best. Sometimes we also need to put 0, and in this case probably it will be like this. Let me just, yes. So about indices, let me just quickly check 4-hour chart just to see if this is more or less the same. It will be more or less the same. Yeah, US 140. The thing is, guys, with the indices, that because there is different pip calculation, it's sometimes difficult to find correct Renko charts. Usually, if you have problem, usually we need to put 1-0 more. So if we use on the forex pairs, we use like 240, 120, yes, 960. On some, in some cases, those values also work for indices like Dow or Nasdaq or S&P or DAX. But sometimes we need to put one more zero inside. Yeah, so it will be like 9,600. Yes, or 2,400. Yes, this is how it looks. Yeah. But generally it looks like in this case we need to put one more zero, because here we see this is 9,600, prices going up and down, and on the weekly chart we will see more or less the same. Yes, but you see we had this huge drop which definitely will affect Renko chart. Yes, but this might be this. Yeah, so it's not easy. Yes, with this, but a little bit of practice. There is no formula for that. You need to just compare the charts to see which one is good and which one correspond. Like I did right now. I was not sure, so you see, I was jumping, I was checking, but it looks like 4,800 looks like a daily chart. Yes, this is 4,800, so it looks like a daily. Yes. So what we have here, prices on the resistance. We might get what? Retracement back to 36 and another option to bounce and continuation to this level. Another maybe reaction or breakout. We also have trend line. So of course, after trend line breakout, what we would like to get, yes, sell options. Yes, we would like to sell it. In case if you would like to sell it, let's try to find support level. So we have support level here. Yes, we have support level here. Next support zone will be somewhere around this level because price reacted here many times. Yeah, so we go to lower settings. Right now, what we have, we know that from this, that the trend line is far away. Yes, it's like you see that when I draw trend line, when I jump between the settings, trend line changed. Yes, we know the trend line is far away. Maybe I will just leave it as a ray, so we will have idea where exactly it is. As this is like, it's a matter of practice with the Renkos, guys. Yes, so don't worry about that. You see that even this time it jumped a little bit. Yeah, so we have this, we have another trend line here, and we have option to that price is making for us long here, made long 1 to 3, went up, went down. So we will check right now on the lower settings what we have, and we see that here we didn't have, so we need to check. So what we can do is to wait for a possible long 1 to 3 here. If we have enough room to target resistance, we can jump into long entries. This will be with main direction still, late entry. If we like, we can look for short entries after trendline breakout, and then we target M48.36. So basically, this is our goal here. So if so it's even below trend line. So you see this trend line even didn't work out nicely. So this is our goal here. Yeah. So we have a lot of room to go short on the M12 or M24. Yes, maybe even on the M24 you will have enough room. Yeah. So this is Dow. Okay. Yes, we also use Renko charts for scalping on indices like DAX or Nasdaq. Yes, we also do it. Andres, about your question, it depends what you would how you would like to trade. If you trade on the 1 hour chart, then you follow 1 hour time frame, and if you follow on the 4 hour chart, you look for the 4 hour. It depends how much time you have, because if you cannot follow exactly 1 hour time frame, then it's better to focus on the 4-hour chart, because you need to check the charts every 4 hours. The thing is, what I can also recommend is that if you like, you can just say, like here, yes, we did top-down approach. We know that we would like to focus on long or short entries. So what you can do, if you see that price is breaking your trend line, you follow the chart on the 1 hour time frame. Yes, you follow the chart on 1 hour time frame. And if you, for some reason, you don't have time or you miss the setup, you switch to 4-hour chart and then you follow 4-hour chart. Yes, in this way it will be clear and easy. Yes, and I did this in past when I had a regular job. I did this in past. I started to from 1 hour chart, then 4-hour, and if I missed 1 hour or I didn't have time, then I always had option to switch to 4-hour chart again to look for entries. Yes, so this is the best combination in my opinion, because if you look for 1 hour, you can still have nice entries and combine them into the swing trading. Yeah. Okay, and yes, I answered to Pavel. Yes, also that we scalp on the Renkos. Yes, also, but this is not the topic here. Any other questions, guys? Okay, I don't see any. So thanks a lot. It was again a really great time. Another great 3 days here with you and with ATFX. I hope you enjoyed our sessions. Like you see, this was a little bit more advanced material than in the part 1. However, everything is based on the same approach. Yes, we always first need to identify how market behave, where market is going, where are the key levels, where are the trend lines, support and resistance levels, and then we slowly go. You will slowly go to lower time frames to find entries. Most conservative entries are always after trendline breakouts, first setups after trendline breakouts. If we miss them, we can still focus on late entries. If we see the trend, if price is bouncing on the 36 or the trend lines, then we can go to lower time frames and we can combine this with lower time frames. Renkos are exactly the same. We do top-down approach. We focus only on the Renko charts. We focus on trendline breakouts and setups on M12 and M24 as a swing trading. Don't mix classic charts with the Renkos. Focus only on the classic charts or only on the Renkos, because sometimes you will see slight difference and you will be paralyzed to make decisions. Remember to create simple trading plan at the beginning and just follow it. Yes, with the trading journal, see what you if you can follow trading plan, if you are good at this, if you need to adjust something, try to find your mistakes, try to find what you do correctly, how market behaves, how market reacts, but don't change this after 1 month. Try give this one trading plan. Like if you have swing trading, definitely you need to wait more because it's like at least 4 or 5 months you need to test something. Yes, because not often you have swing trades, especially during this period. However, market started to move again, so I hope we will get something. But really focus on the one thing, practice, master, than jumping between different strategies, different approaches, because if you start to jump, you will see exactly same results on your account. Yes. Okay, so that's all from my side. Again, thanks a lot, guys. Wish you all a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Yeah. Christian? Christian, are you here? Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Sorry, I was in the middle of talking. Thank you for that, Tomek. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. And Renko is something that I've not really looked into and will definitely be looking at implementing it in regards to my trading personally. Now, I'd like to thank you all again for attending. It's been a pleasure over these last few days being in your company. I hope that you've learned loads and that Tomek has really helped you out with your knowledge in regards to the Renko charts. To reiterate, any questions at all for ourselves over here at ATFX, please don't hesitate to get in contact. My details were posted, I believe. However, just to go through it again, it was christian.deleu@atfx.com, and my direct line is 0203 917 8737. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. We do some nice weather here in the UK, so hopefully it'll be quite nice. And I hope you're all staying safe and doing well in your trading. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Thank you for your time. Take care. Goodbye.